Everyone, Nenya here, co-founder of ThirdStaff, and I'd love to show you the platform and how you can get started making micro apps straight from your end-to-end workflows. So we're in a builder dashboard, and we're going to go through the templates, uploading a template, refining a template, getting it available to your users, and what the user experience is like on your new micro app. And from there, get started. So we're going to start with the templates page, and we're actually going to start in with how to get a new template started. And so you can do that by just dropping in an end-to-end workflow JSON. You can easily obtain these by just downloading your end-to-end JSON from your end-to-end instance after you've made it, and just upload it here, and we'll do the rest. We'll automatically review it, parse it, and get it set up ready as a micro app. Here's one of those that's already been set up. This is one that automates social media posting on LinkedIn and X on a regular schedule, looking at Google Trends and Perplexity. And that's what it does here, right? So it has a scheduled input and doesn't require any other nodes or data. And it has output configuration as well, which just posts to Twitter and LinkedIn automatically. And so that's what this template does. When you can come in and look at the parameters it needs, this requires Google Sheets. It has a HTTP header auth for Perplexity and so forth. And you can edit this, what is necessary. Our goal is to make it super easy for your end users to use in a micro app. And we'll show you just how that could be done. Cool. So when you set this to public, it becomes available on your store, right? And so this is currently assigned to the ThirdStaff store as one of the apps that you offer. And we'll essentially give you an overview. You can have instructions. This is kind of auto-generated instructions that assumes that some of the credentials haven't been configured already, but we can make this all simple and easy for your end users to be able to use. And they can launch your app here to get started. Here's just a description of your application and what it does. And you could come in, and someone who's wanting to use it will come in and you can see what it is and you can get started. Right? I already have an app here, but I'll just create a new one so you can see what it looks like. And so this kind of goes in and starts helping them configure it and kind of skips all of the difficulty of trying to understand end-to-end. And so, this one requires Google Sheets. You can come in here and we have all of this fully set up. We can host all the credentials, manage the credentials. You don't need to worry about that. So your Google Sheet, this is LinkedIn. We already have that fully set up. You can come in and do LinkedIn as well. We have our own OpenAI key as well, or x.com. This stuff all works as well, right? So, we can come in and do all of that accordingly, right? And just have that all set up. And, just to kind of show you what this looks like. Now that we're connected on LinkedIn, we can now do things like, for example, this allows me to pick my actual LinkedIn name to power this workflow and automate the posting on LinkedIn. So have full support for that as well, right? When you have an agent available, it's here and it can be tested. So we have one of these agents here, and you can come in and you can test agent and run the agent directly from here and see the executions as you run, right? And so that's what it looks like. Now, this is a scheduled one, so it doesn't require an input. You can just run it manually. But here's a micro app that just pushes waitlist information to Slack and Google Sheets, right? And it's hosted on our solution as well. And if you want to use it, this normally takes a webhook. We've already pre-created the form. Here's a simple form to upload this workflow. And you can imagine that for more complex workflows, more complex apps, will allow ways to modify and adjust and embed this or other more high resolution inputs for the different types of applications you have. So, for example, if you wanted to turn this initial social media posting app into something more robust, then we can help you create the front end for that. In addition to that, right, to help, perhaps you want someone to be able to have human in the loop, or you want someone to be able to edit as well some of the information they have before they push out that could also be something that we'll build into the app itself as well for your particular micro app and template. So yeah, that's how it works and how to get set up. And hopefully this helps. Thanks.